Hey, so doing a little quick flute lesson review catch up here, and hold on a second. There we go. That's better. So today we practiced with just the head joint. Once again, low, medium, and high. And we worked on getting that high note, and I would especially like Natalie for you to practice the high notes this week. Really work on playing the and getting those high notes to sound really crystal clear. So let's work on that this week. And then we worked on practicing some notes. We're gonna get to that in just a second. So right now, I just want to review that we practiced the low and high. And if you're having a hard time getting those sounds out, maybe take a second and get your straw and practice getting that opening for your air nice and small. And then if you're still having trouble getting the notes to come out, practice that thing where we did the pouty lip, where you tuck your top lip in your bottom lip and then pull your corners down to make the sound on your flute. So bottom lip over top lip, and then pull the corners down to make the sound. So those are just a couple tips and tricks for playing the flute and getting it to sound right. As always, keep practicing with the straw both ways and to get sounds on your flute. Just a quick review: when you're putting your flute together, hold on up here where you're not crushing any keys when you put these two pieces together. Make sure that the top of the flute, the opening lines up with the top of the keys. You can see straight down. And then when we put this bottom piece on, hold these keys. You can rest it on your shoulder. Hold these keys down with your fingers so you're not crushing anything. And then put these two pieces together with this post lining up with the middle of these keys and this post lining up with the middle of these keys. And that's how I assemble the flute. So today we practice a few notes, and then remember left hand at the top, right hand at the bottom. And we always skip this key. Maybe we should put a little dot on there or something. You could even have your mom at home or someone at home use a marker or something to put a dot on that key to remember not to play it. You can color it. I'm sure it'll come off anytime. You can put a dot on there just to remember not to play that key. If you need to, you probably don't need to. And then we practice playing some B-A-G songs today, like on the recorder, where we go B, A, G. And we always have pinky down for a lot of notes on the flute. I don't know why. It just helps to balance the flute and helps to hold it. It helps it sound good. So we played and then we played a variation on that song, which is Hot Cross Buns. So please take a look in that recorder book that I'm going to give you this week, and take a look at that. So over here I have the note C, and last week we were working on learning a scale together. So this note is C, and C is like this. It's one of the hardest notes to hold the flute because you have to press down just this one pointing finger and this one pinky down here. And here's what C sounds like. And then last week we worked on playing the next note up in the scale, D, and that's where you have to do the big flip-flop, where you go from just the pinky and the pointing finger that are down to everything else being down and those two being up. So if I do that in slow motion, put all your fingers down and then pick up the ones that were down. So now we've gone from pinky and pointing finger to everything else. And this pinky still doesn't have a job. So this note is D. And then we learned the next note over, which happens to be an E. Sorry, let me find that. E. And E is a lot like D, except we're going to do a switcheroo. We're going to switch. So here's D. We're going to pick up, we were going to put down pinky, pick up ring finger. And this is hard to do because ring fingers don't like to be picked up. And we're going to put down pointing finger. And this is E. And then last week we were working on playing the note F, and F is really easy. If you can play E, F is really easy because all you have to do is pick up one more finger, this one right here. And then we were playing the next note, G. Let me find that for you. And it's in your fingering chart. Let me find it. I'm going to have to move it. G, it's right up there above my head. And G is really, if you can play F, then G is really easy. So here's G. So here, F, and then just pick up one more finger, and you've got G. And then we were playing the note A right over here. And this is the note A. If you can play G, A is really easy because you pick up one more finger. And then we were playing the note high C, this one right over here. So, and this is the last note in our scale. And it's just like the low C, only we have to kind of, our lips have to stick out just a little bit more like a duck and blow really fast air. Oh, we didn't do B. Sorry, I skipped one. Sorry, so sorry. So there's B. We did A, and here's B. So just pick up one more finger. And then for C, it's just like the other C, the low C we were playing. Only, like I said, lips have to stick out a little bit more, and you have to blow faster air. So hopefully that was clear enough for you to understand. And if you have questions, just ask anytime. And so, oh yeah, would you practice the low C, high C on your flute? So it's the same fingers, just. Yep. And so would you practice that this week? And then practice a couple songs, Hot Cross Buns and variations in the recorder book. And the scale that goes C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C on your flute this week. Okay. And the whole low, medium, high, and of course spend some time practicing those high notes. All right. Have a great week. Sorry this video took so long.